Test, test, test. Let me see. Yeah. Share this. Check, 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 check. Wait, some people come in here. Yeah, people know I'm live. Excuse me. Let me get back over here to auction. All right, so all right, I'm gonna wait for some people to come in. We're gonna take a look at this auction. I'm gonna stream it live from the budget truck rental auction. A lot of people having issues in the box truck game with their rental trucks. I know trucks are high, so the auction is probably the best bet right now to get a good affordable truck. All right, so the auction just started and people not playing around. This truck just sold for $26,000. Let's take a look at it. Person didn't even waste the time bidding on it. They just said, "Here you go, 26,000 sold." And this truck, it didn't even run. So somebody went into this probably blind. They just looked at the first thing and just jumped out the window and they didn't read the specs. Rushing. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's look at some bids live. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me do this. Let's filter this out. We want to look at 26 footers. Current bid 41. That's a moving truck. Current bid 4,200 right here. Let's see if this one got a lift gate. This one doesn't run, or let me see. It runs, but it doesn't drive, so we're not gonna waste our time on that one. Let's see. Why don't it take me back? This one, current bid 1,000. I want to see one that people bidding on already. Current bid 8,000 right here. What's that? Freightliner. All right, this one runs and it drives. Current bid is $8,000. Let's see. Current bid is $8,000 on this one. Let me see if it got a lift gate. Let's see if it got a lift gate. Hold on. All right, if you join the room, I'm wait for a few more people to come in. Nope, this one ain't got a lift gate. We ain't gonna waste our time on this one. All right, trying to find some cheap trucks. The rental game is messed up, so the auction is the best way to get a good, cheap running truck. As you come in the room, let me know where you're checking in from. I know I was live last night. We was on live last night for about 7 hours. It went kind of long, but it was a very informative live. I thought I'd jump on right now since the auction is going. I'm not going to be on here for a long time, maybe about an hour, because I got some more sessions I got to do for coaching that are scheduled. But we're going to see if we can find somebody a truck, a 26-footer that can sneak by for about 10 grand on auction, 10 grand or less. See if we can find a good 26-footer for 10 grand or less in the auction right now. The auction is live. This is a live auction. I'm not going to go into the actual bidding. I'm going to look from the outside because I'm commentating over it, and I don't want to hear all that 5,000. I don't want to hear all that. So give me 1 second here. Oh, 1 second. Let me filter this out. Reset it. All right. Current bid 3,700. Let me see if this one got a lift gate. Don't look like it. Nope. Current bid 4,400. And this one ain't got a lift gate either. 4,400 ain't bad though. 4,400 ain't bad. It's current bid 44. Let me see. Ain't nobody bid on this one. This one probably don't got a lift gate. No, this one don't even run. Hold on. 27 International. 2017 International. It runs, but it doesn't drive. Nope. Trying to find a good truck. See if we can find a 26-footer at the auction right now for 10 grand or less. 10 grand or less. Let's see if we can sneak one in here. It's an International. Let's see, 2019. This one don't run or drive. 2013 Ford F650. This one don't run or drive. All right. This one got an $8,000 bid. So people bidding on this one. Let's see what it looks like. All right, so obviously they're bidding on it because this runs and it drives. Current bid on this one is $8,000. So anybody out there that got some money, this one right here is going for up. Somebody just bid on it, $8,250. $8,250. It runs and it drives. It's a Freightliner. It don't got a lift gate though, man. This one don't got a lift gate. Hold on, let's see what I can find. I'm gonna keep searching. We're gonna keep searching. Let me know where you checking in from as you come in. Let me see what we can find. See if we can find a good one that got a lift gate. That's $8,250. Is this a 26? It's current bid 55. It runs and it drives. Let's see. This one got a lift. All right, so I'm streaming from the Bufget Truck rental auction right now. This one don't got a lift gate. The auction is live, so if you see access, guys, $500 to get you into the auction. They're gonna place their hold on the car, obviously, and then if you bid on something and you win the bid, they're going to charge you. It is an auction. You have to have the money available. They're gonna hit your card for 500 off bat just to even get into the auction to bid. And that's a hold. That hold will go towards the purchase if you start to bid on something. And then if you win that bid, they're going to charge you. This is an auction, guys. I'm trying to, help people out. I understand that the truck rental game is messed up right now with the caps. Hold on one second. We not bidding. Hold on. We not bidding. We not bidding. With the caps. And I know buying trucks is very expensive right now. So I've been telling people, to check out the auction. If you got some money saved up, this is the next best thing to get in a truck. And you can get a steal at the auction. You just gotta have your money ready. This one don't got a lift gate, but it runs and it drives. This one runs and it drives. No lift gate though. Trying to find something with a lift gate. Did we look at that one? Yeah, we looked at that one. Let's go to the next page. Current bid 6,500. This one runs and it drives. No lift gate. And we out there looking for a 26-footer without a lift gate. There's some good trucks for under 7,000. We trying to find one with a gate though. The bidding is live. The bidding is live. All right, here go a Hinu. Current bid 1,400, 2016. This is a non-CDL. This is a 268. Current bid 1,400. So I know before I click on this, either this one doesn't run, it doesn't drive. Something's wrong with it that it doesn't have a bid on it, especially it's because it's a Hinu. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna click on it. Let's see. The auction goes for about an hour. Music Fanatic. The auction goes for about an hour. About an hour for the auction. I'm not able to see the comments because I'm kind of streaming. Yeah, this truck jacked up. It don't run or it don't drive. That's why I got a $1,400 bid on it. Somebody probably just bid on it for parts. It's a Hinu. Yeah, this one looked like it went through hell and back, but it do got a lift gate though. It do got a lift gate. That lift gate probably worked too. Yeah, somebody jacked this truck up. Yeah. Only thing this one's gonna be good for is parts, but the current bid on this one is 1,400. And that's a Hinu. That's a 2016. You know what? Let's filter this out, man. Let's go from high to low. Let's cut to the chase. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's go high to low. High to low. This ain't high though. Is this right? Did I filter that right? Hold on 1 second, guys. That's an auction, so it's probably not going to filter it because it's live. Let's see. I'm trying to find one with a lift gate. Well, this is the part of the auction game. Let's go by lot number. We looked at all those. We'll go to the next page. It's 36 pages. Where do we leave off at? Where do we leave off at? Where do we leave off at? Man, they even selling the boxes. Hold on, we got F250, 6,500. F750, 6,500. Yes, yes. No gate. I'm looking for something with a lift gate. That truck jacked up. We just looked at that one. That's where we left off at. So, All right. For everybody that's coming in, we live at the auction. Is that it? Let me jump to another lot. What lot we in right now? Let me see what lot we in. 62 lots. Let me go to another lot. Hold on. That's it for that lot. Let me go back. 1 second. That auction still going on. Hold on. That might be it. That might be it. Damn, this one was sold for 11,000. Let's take a look at it. This one got a gate. This one got a gate, but somebody already got it. Hold on. It's a manual though. Well, this is what somebody paid 11 grand for. This is a 26 footer. It runs and it drives. It's a Freightliner. It's a manual. And it does have a lift gate. Somebody just bidded this one. They wanted to bid for 11,000. Let's see what else. That's a 16 footer. Somebody won for 9. Somebody, I don't know why they bid this. See, they bidding on this probably blind for 26.5, and the thing don't even run or drive. This one was sold at 26,000. This is a refrigerated one. It's a reefer. I'm not gonna look at that one. There goes some moving trucks. These are more like moving trucks because they got the attic in the front. We call that an attic. I think we looked at this one. The current bid on this one is 4,900. I don't think this one has a gate though. Nope. This one don't got a gate. But anybody looking for a 26 footer, this one has been at the current bid 4,900. You probably can get this one for 5,000. So anybody who's doing dock to dock who really don't care about a lift gate, if you just want a 26 footer and a lift gate doesn't matter to you, you know you're completely doing straight dock to dock work, and you want this 26 footer, and you don't want to spend much money, you can probably get this one for about 5,000. It runs, but it doesn't drive. So never mind. Never mind. Let's see if we can find another one. Current bid, a G-ball. Ain't nobody bid on this one, so it probably don't run or drive. Don't run or drive. Let's see what else we got here. See what else we can get. This one probably don't run or drive either. Nope, doesn't run or doesn't drive. Let's see what's wrong with it. Unit has been wrecked. Roll over. See photos. I guess we can just look at the photos for this one just for laughs and giggles. The box look in good condition. No, let me see. This is what some people, when they be renting these trucks, see, this is how they, if you was on the live yesterday and I talked about how the rental companies are getting strict, especially like with a lot of these new people getting into the box truck game that's never driven a truck. This is what happens. You know, this is what happens, man. Sometimes these people be out here driving these trucks and they ain't never drove a truck this size before, and look what happened. All right, let's get back, see if we can find a truck for somebody today. All right, this current bid 8,500. So this one's working its way up. This is a Freightliner. This probably will go for under 10. Look, this one don't have a lift gate. This one don't have a lift gate, but it's 8,500. Anybody looking to do dock to dock? Music Fanatic 93. The auction is about an hour. Jay Sneed just got here. What we doing? I'm on the auction right now. See if we can find somebody a truck for under 10 grand, 26 footer with a lift gate. Buddy next to me at Amazon pushed down with a brand new Peterbilt box truck. That bitch looks sturdy as hell. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little jealous. Man, he probably paying a big bag for it too. Box truck living, what's up, bro? I see you be on it consistently, pays off. Yeah, man, trying to help people out, man. You know, if we can see if we can snag a 26 footer for under 10 grand. You know what I'm saying? Get somebody out one of these high ass rentals with caps on them, then that's what we're gonna do. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I don't know if y'all can hear the feedback because I'm looking at the comments on my phone while I'm streaming because I'm sharing my screen, and I'm at my home also. I'm not in the office, so I ain't got the 4 monitors here. I'm working off my iMac. So hold on. So let's get back to it. See if we can find a nice little truck for under 10,000. Wow. See if we can find somebody a truck for under 10,000. Wow, real quick at auction. This current bid is going up. It's 87.50 now. It's a 26 footer. It runs and it drives, but it doesn't have a lift gate, guys. It does not have a lift gate. Here go a 2010 Ford F750. Current bid 4,100. It does drive, and it does run, and it does not have a lift gate. Look clean though. Tearing the seat, that's minor. Box look, cargo area look good. Doesn't have an E-track system, but does have a solid rail system. You can add an E-track. Under the hood look clean. Morgan built the box. So 4,100. Anybody looking to get in, that's the current bid. You probably can snag this one for under 5. You know, if you don't care about a lift gate. So, man, it is trucks out here, man. You just got to know where to go and how to get them. If you really want to get into this game, you got to do what you got to do. Ain't nothing wrong with buying a used truck from an auction. All right, here goes a Ford. What's this? F650. I think this is F650. 26-foot box. This one runs and it drives. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Clean, no lift gate though. No lift gate. Box look good. No big deal there. Look like the tires are pretty decent. It's an F750. No big deal there. No big deal. None of that's all. That's minor. That's gonna happen anyway. No big deal there. Nothing. It's a work truck. It's a work truck. Supposed to look like that. Work truck shouldn't look pretty. It should look like it's working. Seats look good. Now, if you're looking to get into like the moving business or something, this would be a good first truck. As long as it runs and it's good, 151,000 miles. Let me see what that box look like. Got an E-track system in the box, cargo area. E-track system and a rail system. Floor looks good. Roof looks good. This truck look good. Tires is okay. Truck is running. Yeah. And then the current bid on this one, $4,100. If I was looking to get in, I'd throw a $4,500 bid, probably would win it. And if you're looking to start like a moving company, this would be a good first truck. It got low mileage, 151,000 miles. I wouldn't have any issue going to Albuquerque, New Mexico to pick this boy up. I wouldn't be concerned with a lift gate, depending on what I was trying to do. If I was starting like a moving company or something like that, this would be a good first truck. And it's at a good price right now on that bid. Even if I was doing dock to dock and I knew I was going to stick with dock to dock and I wasn't going to have a use for a lift gate, 4,100 is good. You got to start somewhere, man. You have got to start somewhere. I haven't looked at any 16 footers. I might look at one. This bid is 6,500 right here. Take a look at it. It's another Ford, no gate, no lift gate. It's a little cleaner than the other one, the one we just looked at. That was an F750. I think it's an F650. Ramp, cool. Interior looks clean. This truck look clean. This look clean. 131,000 miles. See, that's what I'm talking about. Look at this. Look how clean this one look. Back got an E-track system. Floor look good. Rail system look good. Roof look good. Look at that. This truck look good. You got some meat on your tires. You might need an inner one on that. An inner one, I don't know. Maybe it's the angle they took the picture. This truck clean, y'all. Like I said, anybody looking to start like a moving company, or if you know you just gonna stick with dock to dock, you're not gonna have a use for a lift gate. This truck runs and it drives. This truck is in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And you know why these trucks that are they auctioning off at Albuquerque, New Mexico look clean like this? Because you got to look at the market. Sometimes when you buy a truck out of market, you got to look at the market. Albuquerque, New Mexico, they don't deal with no snow. They probably don't have a lot of low bridges. They're not in a rough climate area. And that's why these trucks that are being auctioned out of Albuquerque, New Mexico look clean. When you look at trucks that are being auctioned out of New York, Chicago, Texas, places where the volume is just high, California, that's when you start seeing the trucks that are beat up, raggedy. For this truck to have 131,000 miles and the seats look pristine, the box looks pristine on the outside, you can tell what market. When trucks are coming out of New Mexico and like Arizona and markets like that, they're usually as far as cosmetic, they look really good and they're really well taken care of because of the climate and the condition. Like with weather, they don't have to deal with like a lot of rough winters and stuff like that. Let me answer some questions real quick. My brother, what it costs to have a lift gate installed? It's a couple grand. You probably get one for like $5-6 grand, depending on, because it goes by weight. You can get 1,000 1,000-pound lift gate, 2,500 pounds, 3,500 pounds. So, obviously the heavier duty you go, the more money it'll cost. How much does the make of the truck matter? Is it just all about having a Cummins engine, Allison transmission? The make, I mean, it's just like buying a car. Obviously, if you buy a Toyota or a Honda, you're gonna feel more confident, I guess, as far as how farther that engine and trans will take you than, I guess, buying I don't want to say I'm a Chevy guy, but let's say a Chevy or Ford. You know what I'm saying? Those Toyotas and those Hondas, those, they run a long time. So if you were looking into buying a truck, I think your first option would be a Hinu. My first option, if I was looking for a truck right now, would be a Hinu, and then my second option would probably be a Freightliner. You know any programs to help out first time truck buyers? Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The way I did it is I worked really hard. I busted my ass. I stacked up my cash, and I went and bought my first truck cash. But like I said, I started in 2010. I was buying 16 footers back then for 7,900. 26 footers back then off the street were going for anywhere from 15 to 20, 25. 15 the lowest. Going to Enterprise or going to Penske back then, you can get a 26 footer from Penske or Enterprise for 25 to 35,000. So, it just wasn't a lot of money. It may seem like a lot of money back then, but it really wasn't a lot of money. I think you could really work really hard for about a year. And I think if you can save up enough money, if you can't pay it off in full, you could put down a really good down payment, probably at least pay off half. I think the market is going to change around January, February, and prices are going to go back down a little bit further. The Cummins and the Allison are good. I would go Hinu first, and then I deal with the Freightliners with the Cummins and the Allison transmission. Man, if I was getting the first truck, I would even go with one of these Fords. You know what I'm saying? I would go one of these Fords. I've had some Ford trucks, and I didn't have any problems out of them. I say when you go to buy a truck, just take a mechanic with you. And as long as you maintenance your trucks really well, 6,000 miles, you do your PMs on your trucks, I think you should be fine. You're going to get lucky sometimes. Sometimes you might not get lucky. But that first truck, I think you should take a mechanic with you and have them assess that vehicle before you jump out the window. Let's see get back to this auction. So I'm not even gonna click on these that ain't nobody bid on because the bid started at 1,000. So I already know these don't run. So let me go back here. And then I'm gonna go into the other auction. They got another heavy machinery equipment trucking auction. I'm gonna take a look at that sometime, some 26 footer sneaking that. This is just a budget truck rental. This is their auction where just their trucks get auctioned, but there is another auction going on right now that does have trucks. It's just not the budget auction. So I'm gonna try to catch that one. These are the trucks that have been sold in this budget auction thus far. Somebody got them let's take a look at the 16 footer for $8,000. See, this is what I was buying 16 footers for 12, 13 years ago. So this is a good rate on a 16 footer. This one runs and it drives. Considering you got used 26 footers right now going for $25,000, which is ridiculous. I was buying new, 16 footers, I'm saying, going for $25,000. I was buying new 16 footers for $30,000. This one got 142,000 miles on it. It's a 5.4 liter V8. Let's see. Let's take a look at it. Somebody walked away with a steal on this one. They got a steal on this one. Yes, sir. Somebody who probably trying to start a small moving company, you know what I'm saying? Or do gig work out of this, 8,000, they're gonna make that money back. That's nothing. That's nothing. I wouldn't even worry about that. It's a work truck. It looked like it's been working. That's what it's supposed to look like. Interior look good. Interior look damn good. 142,000 miles. Look like the check engine light. I don't know if the truck is started up or not. It might just be on. But that check engine light don't mean nothing. If you're in a state where you got to do vehicle emissions and they don't pass you because the check engine light on, I know it's like that here in Illinois. When you dealing with something that's over 10,000 pounds, it's exempt, so it don't matter. So you don't worry about check engine license exempt. Don't even worry about interior on this boy clean. This boy clean. Look at the back. No E-track system, but it's a 16 footer, so it got a rail system. Got a small attic right there. Boom. Good rail system. Good floor. Roof look good. It's a money maker right here. Whoever got this one for $8, look at the tires. Look at the tires. Tires got meat on them. They got a steel. They got the one. See, that's what I'm saying. It's trucks out here. You just got to know how to go get them. You just got to know where to go get them. That's why, on my channel, I try to bring you guys, like, I got a lot of experience, so I know how to maneuver through this box truck game. You know what I'm saying? All right, you got a misfire in the cylinder too. Whoop-de-doo, no big deal. I got trucks that got misfires on them, no biggie. That's why they check engine light on. But like I said, if you're in a state that that requires you to do vehicle emissions, the truck is going to be exempt. They're going to exempt it. So you may get the summons to come for that emission. You go, once they pull it in, they're just going to give you an exemption slip, and you're never going to get that summons to come in for an emissions again. All right, cylinder 7 misfire, no big deal. This probably just need a tune-up. This, if I was looking to buy this truck and I saw these pictures, this stuff wouldn't bother me. That stuff wouldn't bother me. That's no big deal. It's an older truck. It's an older truck. What is this? A 20, what is this? A 20, where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Oh, damn. Where is it at? Oh, here you go. A 2016. It's a 2016, got 142,000 miles on it. But this a humper. Somebody bought it for $8,000 at the auction. Man, they won. It came up. It came up. Let's see what else is out here, man. Look like all this good stuff is gone. This 26 footer went for 11. We took a look at, somebody won this bid for 11. Here go another 16 footer. Somebody got for 7. It's a 2015 E350. Let's take a look at it. Just for laughs and giggles. Clean. Small moving company, 161,000 miles. Gig work. I mean, you could do some Dr. Doc in a 16 footer. You're not gonna make as much as a 26 footer, but it's a good starting point. You can do contract work, final mile, Peloton. You can get a contract doing Peloton deliveries. See, that's what I'm saying. Got a good rail system. Tires look damn good. Tires look good. Truck ready to roll, man. This truck ready to roll. Trying to tell you. I'm trying to told you. Let me just see if I got any more questions real quick. All right, let's go take a look at this other auction real quick. Let's go take a look at this other auction real quick. One second. Let me just make sure anything else was sold. 7,200. This reefer truck went for 7,250. 01, 26 footer reefer, refrigerated. That went for 11. This reefer went for 6. 01. Somebody bought this 2006 Mitsubishi. This one probably got a lift gate on it. That's a 16 footer. These two moving trucks. See what I'm saying? Somebody that's looking to get into the moving game. These are two moving trucks, because they got the attic in front. This 04 went for 11, and this one went for 6. I don't know if they're running now. I'm not going to click on them. Here go a 2013 Freightliner M2 box truck. Let's take a look at this one. This one went for 17. Hold on 1 second. Let's look at the specs on it real quick before we waste our time. It runs and it drives. This is a 20-footer. Let's take a look at it though. Got a lift gate. Got the air horn. Got a Maxon lift gate. I think that Maxon is rated at like 3,500 pounds, 25 or 3,500. I can't remember. But this is a 20-footer. I know Amazon, sometimes you might see some sneak on there for a 20-footer. Oh, yeah. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of that one. Let's see what else some of this stuff went for. This one went for 23. One of those F750s that we were looking at earlier. I guess people started bidding on it and went for 23,000. Take another 16-footer that went for 8. Ooh, this International went for 31. This 26-footer, no lift gate, went for 16. People started bidding on it. And these are still active. This one is at 87.50. 41, we looked at those. Let's take a look at this one that went for 31. I'm just curious why people were fighting for this one so bad. Well, let's look at the specs on it. And check it out. It runs, but it doesn't drive. People bid up to 31,000. Somebody wanted to bid for 31,000. Maybe because of the engine. I don't know. Allison, transmission, Cummins engine. Maybe they need it for parts, but man, 167,000 miles. Let's see what's wrong with it. Maybe they feel like they can get it fixed. Drive shaft disconnected. Okay. Depth filter missing. PS door mirror missing. Bottom bracket. Pull out ramp missing. I guess somebody felt like, man, this truck with the issues was worth 31,000. That the stuff that's wrong with it is minor because it starts up, but it doesn't drive. So I guess they feel like, man, 31,000 is worth it. Let's take a look at it. It probably got a gate on it. Nope. Don't got a gate. It's an International. It's missing a mirror. Hold on, let's see. It don't got a gate. I don't even think it got the ramp is missing on that thing too. The ramp ain't even in there. The mirror, no big deal. Or it's missing a pin. I would just replace the whole mirror. That's a couple $100. No big deal. All right, so it's a non-CDL. It's under 26,000 pounds. It's an automatic. Wear and tear on the inside, no biggie. 167,000 miles. Oh, let's see. They left their blankets in there. Floor looks good. Ceiling looks good. Got an E-track system and a rail system. Oh no, me, I would have stayed away from it. Tires are okay. Nothing to jump up about. Yeah, there's no way I would have bid up to 31 on this one. I'm just not mechanically inclined like that. You know, it could be a big company that has their own service department. They might feel like it's worth it, but I would have stayed away from it personally. Let's take a look at this other auction real quick. Let's go back to the auction, see if that's still on. See if there's some trucks over there that snuck by in this auction. Hold on 1 second. This one got 108 lots. So this is the auction we just came out of, the budget auction. Let's go in this auction. They got like all different types of stuff. So they might have some box trucks over here. They got boats, all type of stuff. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see if we can filter it out. Sleeper trucks. I see something for box trucks, boom trucks. Hold on, let's see something. Let me see if I got any questions real quick. Yeah, seeing people watching. Hey, how are you? Looking at the past auction. Can you please show us, my brother? Oh, I'm in the live auction right now, Pax. 31,000 at auction, but Music Fanatic, that 31,000 was for a truck that started that didn't run. So me personally, I'm not mechanically inclined. If I was mechanically inclined based on what they said was wrong with it, maybe I would have jumped out the window. Somebody probably who's mechanically inclined, when they looked at the specs or what was wrong with it, with the drive shaft being disconnected and the other little minor things, maybe that person who bid up to that, maybe those things were minor to them. I don't know if they're minor or not. I know what a drive shaft is, but I mean, I guess if the mechanic is saying, you know what, it'll take me $1,000 to put that one back on, or if a new drive shaft. So let's say they bought it for 31 at auction. Let's say they put another 5 into it, getting it up and going. Then yeah, it probably is worth it, 35,000. You're right. But then you're dealing with the hassle of, if you're out of market and you're flying out there to get it, then you got to get it transported back to wherever your market is at. Pax, how are you looking at the past auctions? Can you please show us, my brother? So Pax, right now, I'm not looking at the past auctions. Right now, we're looking at live auction that's going on right now. This auction is live. So let's see if we can find box trucks in this other auction right now. I got some semi trucks for any of my CDL drivers, and you see the semi trucks, they didn't waste no time. Let's just take a look at one for laughs and giggles. 44,000 is a real good price right now for a 2016 Freightliner. These trucks look good too. 47,000. Let's just take a look at one. This is a 2016 that went just for laughs and giggles. Truck runs, truck drives, 411,000 miles, no biggie. These trucks can go over 1,000,000 miles. Let's see. This one got a double sleeper. It has a Detroit engine. Automatic transmission. Let's take a look at it. Look clean. Grill look real aggressive. White look good. Yeah, this truck look clean. Mm-hmm. So it's a double sleeper. All right, and look clean. All right, let's find box trucks, man. We have box truck channel, at least for right now. All right, so let's see. We're looking for box trucks at this auction. The budget auction is pretty much over with. We'll go back and take a look one more time before I get out of here and see what those rest of those trucks went for. We're looking for box trucks, box trucks, box trucks, box trucks. Man, I gotta be able to filter this out, man. Hold on. I'm not going through all that shit. Trucks. Nope. I don't look like no box trucks at this auction, guys. This other auction. Hold on. Semis, low boys, dump trucks, cargo trailers, boom trucks. Yeah. All right, let's go back. Let's go back real quick. What time is it? 150, 251. Let's go back. Let's see. All right, so people still bidding. Here go another 16 footer to just somebody won for 9. All these 16 footers are going for under 10 grand, 7 grand. That's not even a 16. That's like a 12. 16 for 7. Somebody got a 16 for 8. Another one for 9. We saw these. This one for 26. 11. I'm just trying to show you guys that, you know, if you got some money, you can get a truck for a little or nothing. Some people buying trucks that run, that don't drive, and they're like, man, we can put 5, 10 into them and we can still come out ahead. So anybody looking to start a moving company, these 2 moving trucks went for 11 and 6. It go a 16 footer that went for 8. It go a 26 footer, no lift gate, went for 23 though. Person doing dock to dock, I guess they was like, screw it, I don't need a lift gate, I'm doing dock to dock, so I don't need a lift gate. They got to steal 23 bucks. So man, people improvising. Here go another one. Look, 16 thou wow. 16 thou wow, 26 foot, but here it doesn't run or drive. So let's see what's wrong with it. See folders for imperfections. Engine noise, rod bearing has spun, drive shaft removed. So, you know, I guess maybe a person who's familiar with mechanics probably looks at this as no big deal. They got the truck for 16. I don't know. They probably feeling like, man, I can put 5 or 10 into it. Now I got a truck for 25 or 20 or whatever, and it's ready to roll. So it doesn't run, it doesn't drive. I'm assuming because the drive shaft was removed, but they walked out of there with 16,000. They wanted the bid for 16 bucks. All right, we looked at that one for 31. We're gonna go back to that other auction in a minute. I'm gonna go in the search bar and type in box trucks and see what pops up. I should have did that when I was over there. 2013 F650. This one for 9. See, these are all the ones that people were bidding on earlier. It doesn't run or doesn't drive. All right, so let's look at what's wrong. Hole in the engine block. Drive shaft removed. Check engine light. So there's a hole in the engine block. Okay, so we know that this one needs a new engine, right? Somebody obviously feels like they can get an engine and they can fix all this stuff, and they'll probably come out cheaper than going and buying a used one at a dealership or buying a new one. So they got this one for 9,000, and it has a hole in the engine block. The drive shaft is removed. Check engine light. Obviously, when they put that new engine in, that'll settle that check engine light issue. This one went for 34. This is a 2019 International. This one doesn't run or drive. Yet and still, people bid up. Somebody wanted at 34. Let's see what's wrong with this one. This unit has been wrecked. Roll over. That's all they say. So it doesn't run or doesn't drive. This one is a rollover crash. Somebody thought it was worth $34,000. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. Whoa. All right, here go one that went for 25.5. Auction is closed on this one. This one runs and it drives. All right, this is a 2015 26 footer F750. It's dock height. You got your Cummins, you got your Allison. I don't know if we took a look at it, but we can run through it. I know I'm going through the pictures fast, but this is what somebody got for 25. So they can do dock to dock with this. As long as they're staying dock to dock, they're not unloading or loading anything, they're good. They're good to go. They don't need a lift gate. You don't need a lift gate if your plan is to strictly do dock to dock. So that is another option for people out there looking for a truck. That'll save you some money. All right, you can get a lift gate put in at a later time. Some of these trucks, they might have to do a little cutting to get it in, so it may cost a little bit more money. But if you plan on running middle mile strictly, these trucks are dock to dock. They don't have a lift gate. This truck has 168,000 miles. Somebody walked away for $25,000 with this truck. So there are 26-foot trucks out there that aren't going to cost you $85,000. Go to the auction. You know, if you got good credit, you don't have the 25 bucks, and you feel like you're gonna work your ass off, get a business, get a loan, get a personal loan. If you believe in yourself, you will do what it takes to make it. This one has a crack in here, no issue. This happens to my trucks all the time. You know what you do? You go to Walmart, you get that Flexi Seal stuff. All right, this is a cheat code. Go to Walmart, you get the Flexi Seal. I don't know, it's like $8, $9, $10. They usually have it by the front when you check out, or back in the area with the paint and stuff. You get the clear one with the little spout. The spout gets real narrow, and you hit that, and it seals it up. No big deal. I would not be deterred if I saw that and I was looking to buy a truck. That's a $10 fix. No big deal. I'm gonna show you how to get this money. You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you how to get to the money. This is a good truck. 25,000. This is what I was buying, getting 26 footers for 10, 12 years ago. It's a good truck. Look at that. Tires good. Inner tire, but you know, you can roll, make you some money, then you can go replace it. That's good enough to roll for now. You dig what I'm saying? And then go get you some inner tires. Yeah, inner tire on that side is okay. It's okay. Truck ready to roll, man. You might need the front. This might have some what do you call that when the inner part start wearing in, the tie rod or something. This look like the tie rods. I could be wrong. I'm not a mechanic, but from my see when it don't look too bad, but it looks like the tie rods may be wearing. I could be wrong. I'm not a mechanic. I'm just going off past experience with my trucks. When those inner tires the inner part of that front tire start wearing down, I mean, like some tie rods or something. I'm heavy on the PM. I'm not a mechanic. Certain things I can do with my trucks, air filters and stuff like that, but I take my trucks to the shop. Wipers. Is that a wiper? No, I don't know what that's a tire. Oh, they're trying to show the tire right here. So yeah, so the front tires are kind of ball. You're gonna need some front tires. No big deal. So they're trying to show you that the front tires are kind of ball. No biggie. Ain't no big deal. All right, let's look. Valid but below normal. After treatment, conversion efficiency. All right, trip distance. Okay, so they're showing you that the mileage hasn't been rolled back. 167,000 miles. All right, that's it. And somebody got this for 25,000. It runs and it drives, and it's in Texas. All right, let's see what else, guys. Let's see. I'm just showing you what's out there. So next week, when the auction comes up, if you decide that you want to go to the auction, you know what you're in store for. Let me see if I got any questions. Ain't no questions. All right, so we still got some people on here, so we'll just keep looking. All right, so this one went for 24. We just looked at a F750, so we ain't gonna click on that one. Let's take a look, see what else. All right, these auctions are still going. So these are still live. This one's 6,500. And this truck runs and drives. So if there's anybody watching that needs a 26 footer, this truck is in New Mexico. We looked at this truck. It's very clean. It runs and it drives. It says look at the videos for imperfections. Let's see what the videos say. Let's look at the video. We didn't look at the video on this one. So somebody want a truck. The bid going right now is 65. You can get you a Dr. Doc truck right now, probably for $7. So it's trying to let us know that the check engine light is on. You know what? It blinked. I don't know if they turned it off or not. No. All right, sound good. Where was I at? Hold on, let's go back here. Let's look at the second video. They say see videos for, or see photos for imperfection. Let's see what the videos are talking about. make sure ain't no imperfections they want to show us in these videos. 6,500 the current bid for this one going, guys. Sounds strong to me. Sounds strong to me. Sound good. Let's look at this last one. This one at 6,500 right now. So anybody out there, TAC auction, go ahead and put your credit card in. It's going to do a $500 hold just to view the auction. All right. If you bid on something and you win, that 500 is going to go towards the cost of the vehicle. They're letting you know it drives forward and it goes in reverse. Right now, currently, this auction is at, ooh, damn, 17,250. When I clicked on it, it was at 65, but see, so somebody done jumped it up, but still, it's under 25. So, you know, somebody done jumped that one up. So, auction probably finna end. 14. This that Hino we looked at one. We know that one jacked up. All right, we're gonna go back on that other one. We're gonna search box trucks real quick because I didn't do that. So let's go over there and let's put box trucks in the search to see what comes up in this auction. That's the budget auction. So let's go into the heavy truck and equipment auction and let's type in the search box trucks and see what happens. And this is what comes up. Some semis and a Chevy Silverado. So no, ain't no box trucks in this auction. Let's see one more thing. Hold on. No box trucks in this auction. Let's take a look at this though. Car trailers, nothing. All right, so let's get out of there. Nothing in that auction for box trucks. Let's see if this auction closed out. We got some boats. One more time, 62 lots. All right, we looked at those. So we're just gonna pick up where we left off. Oh, this is past. So, ooh, see, somebody snuck one in there. They got this one at 6,500. This 16-footer. It runs and it drives. Ooh, they got them a good one. Damn, 215,000 miles. Anybody out there looking for a 16-footer? Somebody just snuck one in there, 6,500. Let's go here. Let's go here. So if ain't nobody bidding on them because the bids all start at a G, then obviously it's not worth me clicking on. We saw that because obviously something is really, really wrong with them. But we see that people are willing to spend up to $35,000 on a 26-footer that doesn't run. So that should let you know, guys, also that if you got people out here that are spending $35,000 on 26-footers that do not run, that the rental truck game is really bad, that the used box truck market is still very bad, and that the new box truck market is still very bad, that someone would be willing to spend $35,000, probably have to get the truck towed back to whatever market, and then invest. I don't know. The one said it was a hole in the engine. So we know if it's a hole in the engine, that engine got to be replaced. I don't know. I have never had to replace an engine. So I can't tell you off the top of my head how much a used engine would go for. But that person that spent $35,000 on that truck feels like he's going to come out a lot cheaper than if he went to a used car lot to buy a 26-footer that he can drive off the lot with. So I want you to understand everything that person has to go through just to even relocate the truck and put it in the shop and get that stuff done. So that should let you know something. It should let you know something. Obviously, that's not worth it. Ain't nobody even touched it. These are all salvage for parts. This one for 25. We looked at that one already. Hold on a second. Let me just make sure we went through everything. I think this option is probably going to be a dub. Yep. So that's it. All right. All right. So that's the auction, guys. That is the auction for today. There were some steals over there for the 16s. A couple people walked away with some 26-footers for 25, I think 17. There were a few that got over 25. One of them was 35 that didn't run. Or was it 31 that didn't run? So that lets you know where we're at. That was the auction for today. Any questions, or I'm going to sign off. Box Truck Living, man. You make it down to Texas? I know you was on a live last night. If you still on, did you make it down to Texas? All right, guys, I'm out. I got 2 more mentorships before the end of the day, so I need to go get ready. I'll holler at you guys later. Thanks for tuning in.